Welcome back to the Academy of the Mental Arts. My name is Tim, the headmaster of the Academy, and I'm happy to have you here with me. Today I'm really excited because it is the first official video of a series of 12 regarding the 12 stages of the hero's journey, specifically Christopher Vogler's 12-stage adaptation. Now, this isn't your normal hero's journey series because what it does is it exemplify and show the structure within the Academy that uses the hero's journey as a basis for progression, be that in mental health. You might be asking yourself, what is the ordinary world? The ordinary world is a place that every main character in movies that follow the hero's journey starts out in. So how does this apply to us? Well, the ordinary world represents a comfort zone of sorts, a place of stagnation, to where your deep inner desires towards growth are not met. In fact, there is no growth that happens within the ordinary world. So deep within you, in your subconscious, there is a pull, an urge to escape the ordinary world. And to some, it's very obvious, and to others, it's very subtle. Much like in the different movies that feature the ordinary world may appear very different depending on the narrative being told. But one thing remains the same about the ordinary world, and it is that it is a status quo of stagnation that plagues the unrealized hero into a state of non-growth. And one thing that all humans need, just like nature around us, is the environment that allows us to grow. So that's why it affects our subconscious when we are stuck in a cycle, could be a vicious cycle of stagnation or the same old, but something's got to give, because deep down you know that you can only put up with the same old for so long until it's screaming at you to escape it. So the ordinary world is usually depicted as a place that is non-phenomenal, ordinary. So there's an order to the ordinary world, and that order is based on patterns. Patterns can only be realized when one is able to realize them through an honest perception. That is why the Academy of the Mental Arts is very different, because our structure does not just talk about the hero's journey, but it incorporates it into a real progressional journey that you take here by undergoing certain tasks, techniques to obtain the first virtue. Now, there are 12 principles that become virtues when practiced. These 12 principles may vary depending on where you've seen them before. They do appear in certain 12-step programs. And the reason I have decided to incorporate these principles is because there's an exact correlation to these 12 principles and virtues and the 12 stages of the hero's journey. And that is why we keep seeing this story retold again and again, because it hits something in our core when it comes to the natural progression of growth within us to become our most actualized self. Just like the top of the pyramid of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it fits within that beautifully. So the very first principle that becomes a virtue when practiced is honesty. It goes honesty, then the second stage is hope, then faith, then courage, then willingness, then integrity, then humility, then love and forgiveness, then perseverance, then determination, then awareness, And then finally, the 12th, service. Now let me ask you,